Hello, learners. I'm Parikshit, and welcome to a very exciting session on Unacademy CAT-alyst. This is Snap Master Series, Episode 6, and today we are going to solve some very interesting and amazing questions from previous year's Snap papers. These questions cover a vast array of topics, and they are the perfect medicines before your examination. Remember, just few days more for the Snap. The cutoff last year was very high, and these few days you got to practice relevance questions from the Snap. And these relevant questions are the previous year's Snap papers and the Snap mock questions. Let's get started with today's very exciting class. So this is me, Parikshit Saikia, your educator on Unacademy with the highest live class ratings. Thanks to my learners. New batches are starting on Unacademy in the next few days. 8th of December and the 10th of December, we have batches starting for ZAT and the OMAS. Now, if you are interested to subscribe to any of these batches, remember to use the code Parikshit Live, which is there on your screen. You will get maximum discounts if you use this code, and also you get free mentorship from my side. Yes, today is a special day. It's a 6-year birthday for Unacademy, and just for today, if you enroll with us just for 12 months, for minimum 12 months, we would give you 6 months absolutely free. And if you want discounts, okay, more discounts over and above what is already existing, use my code Parikshit Live. So valid just for today. Parikshit Live. Use the code. Get 6 months extension on your subscription. Valid just for today. Maximum discounts and also free mentorship. Yeah, you heard it correct. Free mentorship from my side. Let's get started with today's class. Okay, let's pull up the first set of questions on the screen. First question. These are all previous year snap paper questions, okay? So let's take the first one. A village has 2,000 people, out of which 1,100 are male and 900 are female. The overall literacy rate is 95%, while only 3% male are not literate. What percentage of the female population is literate? Fine. So such questions, I think the easiest way to solve such questions is through drawing a tree. 2,000 people, right? So how many of them are males? Males are 1,100. How many of them are females? The remaining must be females. How many are females? 9. Overall literacy rate is 95%. So what are the overall literates? 5%. Think about it. 95%, or you can calculate 5%. 5% of 2,000 is 100. 5% of 2,000 is 100. So 95% must be the remaining. 95% of 2,000 is 1,900. Is 19. Correct? So overall literates is 1,900. While only 3% males are not literate. 3% males. So how many males are illiterate? Basically illiterate. How many of them are illiterate? So number of males who are illiterate is only 3%. So 3% of 1,100 is 33. So how many of them are literates? The remaining. Remaining would be 1,100 minus 33, which is 1,067. Correct? They say overall literates are 1,900. Remember, overall literates are 1,900. That's what we calculated. So if 1,067 males are literate, how many females will be literate? So total minus 1,067. Total minus 1,067. So 1,900 minus 1,067 is 833. 833. Correct? So what percentage of the female population is literate? So number of females who are literate is 833. Number of females who are literate is 833. What are the total number of females? The total number of females are 900. Correct? So this, if you can do the maths into 100, so 9 nines are 81, 13, 9 nines are 23, right? 92.55. 92.55%, and that's your answer. Got this? A pretty simple one. And remember, you got to solve within 60 seconds. You got to solve within 60 seconds. That's the challenge in your snap. So got to apply the right approach, the right shortcut. Fine? Any doubt in question number 1? Let's look at question number 2. Let's look at question number 2. Fine? Okay. X can complete a task in 15 days and Y can complete the same task in 20 days. S started the task alone and after 5 days, Y joined X. After working together for 3 days, X had to leave the work. How long did it take for Y to complete the remaining work? Fine, let's look at question number 2. So X completes it in 15 days, Y completes it in 20 days. But can I say, I think the easiest way of solving it is just let's assume the total work. Let total work be equal to some number. Let total work is equal to some number. Okay, so what number you want to take? Any number. But I think I would take a number which is divisible by 15 as well as by 20. That way, calculations will be easy. So take a number which is divisible by 15 as well as 20. That way calculations will be easy. I think I can take a number 60. Let's total work be equal to 60. Can you assume some other number? Absolutely. You get the same answer. X can complete the task in 15 days. Fine. If X completes it in 15 days and total work is 60, X is completing it in 15 days. So can I say in one day, X does 4 units per day? 4 units per day. Correct? What about Y? Y completes the same task in 20 days. Fine, you are completing in 20 days. 60 units are completing in 20 days. So one day you are doing 3 units per day. X started the task alone and after 5 days Y joined X. So X started the task alone. So can I say for the first 5 days only X worked. For the first 5 days only X worked. So one day 4 units. So 5 days X must have done 5 into 4, 20 units. 20 units. Correct? And after 5 days Y joined X. After working together for 3 days, okay, next 3 days, so day number 6 to day number 8, X and Y are joining together. Day number 6 to day number 8, can I say X and Y are working together? So remember, one day if they work together, they would have done 4 plus 3, 7 units. 4 plus 3, 7 units. And they work together for 3 days. 3 days. So 7 into 3, basically they would have done 21 units. 21 units. Correct? X had to leave. How long did it take for Y to complete the remaining work? So how much is the remaining work now? How much is the remaining work now? Remember total work was 60. So 20 plus 21, 41 units out of 60 units is done. 41 units out of 60 units is done. So how much is the remaining work? 60 minus 41, 60 minus 41, remaining work is 19 units. 60 minus 41, remaining work is 19 units. Who will do the remaining work? Remember now only Y is left. Only Y is left and Y does 3 units per day. So can I say 19 units and you are doing 3 units per day? Basically would mean you take another 6.3 days to complete those 19 units. Answer is 6.3 days. Follow? Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this that you have and wish to ask? Are you clear on this? Fine. Let's go to number 3. Let's go to number 3. Number 3 on your screen. A boy lying on the ground 1,000 feet away from a multi-stored building can see the top of the building exactly in line with the top of a 10 feet tall flagpost. If the flag post is 20 feet away from the boy, what is the height of the building? Okay, again, a previous year's snap question, and this one is from trigonometry, heights and distance. So let's draw the boy. You have a boy out here. You have, let's say, a boy out here, and he's 1,000 feet away from a multi-stored building. So let's say this is the building. Let's say this is the building. Okay. So the boy is 1,000, and this is the boy. The boy is 1,000 feet away from the building. 1,000 feet away from the building. Correct? He can see the top of the building exactly in line with the top of a 10 feet tall flagpost. So top of the building, the boy is able to see exactly via a 10 feet tall flagpost. Flagpost. So this is, let's say, the flagpost. Correct? and the boy is able to say it via this line, via this 45-degree line. Just an example. Let's say this is a 45-degree line. Okay, just an example. Okay. If the flag pose is 20 feet away from the boy, 20 feet, flag pose is 20 feet away from the boy, what is the height of the building? So let's mark the points. A, B, C, D. Height of the building is nothing but h. I need to determine the value of h. I need to determine the value of h. Correct? And the height of the pole is, height of the flag pose is 10 feet. Height of the flag pose is 10 feet. Fine? Let's get started. Let's get started. Okay. So I think simple trigonometry, and you can get the answers, right? I think you can see two triangles. I think you can see two triangles. First, let's consider triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, can I say 10 theta? 10 theta, which is theta? Let's call this as theta. This is theta. 10 theta is equal to BC divided by AB. What is BC? BC is 10. How much is AB? AB is 20. So can I say 10 theta is equal to half? 10 theta is equal to half. Correct? 10 theta is half. Next, in triangle ADE, in triangle ADE, okay, what is 10 theta again? 10 theta again, this time 10 theta is if ED is the height, then height divided by the base, which is AD. What is ED? Let's call it H. What is AD? AD is 1000. How much is 10 theta? 10 theta, remember we have already got from equation 1. We have already got from equation 1. So can I say 10 theta is half? Half is equal to h by 1000. H by 1000 implies h is equal to 500 feet. H is equal to 500 feet, and that's your answer. That's your answer. Simple trigonometry. And such questions are very, very common in this. Very common. Simple trigonometry, just sine theta, cos theta, tan theta. If you know how to apply it in a right angle triangle, you will get the answers in your snap examination. So answer is option A. Answer is option A. Got it? Clear? Okay. The point, I think number 3 is also clear. If you have queries, you can always ask. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. 4, 5, 6. Fine. Let's go to number 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Number 4 on your screen. Number 4 on your screen. Arvind and Mohan are 20 kilometers apart. If they travel in opposite directions, they meet each other half an hour after half an hour. If they travel in the same direction, they meet after 2 hours. If Arvind travels faster than Mohan, his speed is okay. So let's draw the diagram. Arvind and Mohan, let's say initially Arvind and Mohan are out here and they are 20 kilometers apart. So distance between them is 20 kilometers. Correct? If they travel in opposite directions, they meet each other after half an hour. Okay. Remember, what is time? Time is distance divided by the speed. Here we have two people, and two people are moving in opposite directions. If they move in opposite directions, speed is given by sum of the individual speeds. The relative speed is given by sum of the individual speeds. Correct? So let's say speed of A is SA, speed of M is SM. So let's say the speed is SA and SM. Opposite directions means plus, same direction minus. Meet after half an hour. So time is half. What about the distance? Distance is 20 divided by SA plus SM. So can I say SA plus SM is equal to 40, is equal to 40. For the first equation, let's call it equation 1. Let's call that equation 1. Yes? Let's look at the next equation. If they travel in the same direction, they meet after 2 hours. Again, the same logic. Time is equal to distance divided by the space. But if people are moving in the same direction, the relative speed is given by the difference between the two, right? So time in this case is 2 hours. Distance is the same, SA minus SM. So SA minus SM is equal to 10. SA minus SM is equal to 10. Let's call this equation 2. Let's call this equation 2. So you've got two equations, just need to solve it. I think you can do 1 plus 2. Equation 1 plus equation 2, and that would suffice. If you add equation 1 and 2, SM cancels out. What you get is 2SA is equal to 50. 2SA is equal to 50, or SA is equal to 25 kilometers per hour. A brilliant previous year snap question. All these are previous year snap questions. These are the type of questions you got to prepare for your snap. 25 kilometer per hour. Correct? Any doubt in this? If you're viewing me live and you have queries, you can always ask. Perfect? Okay. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Number 5. Let's go to number 5. Number 5. A grocer sells a soap marked 30 at 15% discount and gives a shampoo sachet costing 1.5 free with each soap. He then makes 20% profit. His cost price per soap is okay. What is the mark price, the MRP or the sticker price or the list price? Mark price is 30. What is the selling price? What is the discount? Discount is 15%. 15% of 30 is the discount. 15% of 30 is how much? 4.5. So discount is 4.5. If discount is 4.5, the sticker price is 30. Can I say the selling price is mark price minus the discount? Whatever was put on the price tag minus the discount. 30 minus 4.5. 30 minus 4.5, what you will get is 25.5. So the selling price was 25.5. Correct? Now, in this 25.5 rupees of selling price, it consisted of two items. What are the two items in the selling price? In 25.5 rupees, a person could buy the soap, obviously, and remember, a shampoo sachet worth 1.5 free. So can I say, obviously, no one is giving you free, right? Obviously, you're not going to pay out of your own pocket. The shopkeeper is not going to pay out of his own pocket to give something to you free. He's going to charge you. He's going to charge you for that unknowingly. He might not tell you that I'm charging you for the shampoo. But what he's doing is he's actually charging you, because no human being on earth will give you things for free. In that case, business will close down, right? So what happens? In that 25.5, there is a shampoo costing 1.5. So how much is the soap? The remaining. So 25.5 minus 1.5, the soap is 24. The soap is 24 rupees. Correct? You got it. 20% profit. So on the soap, he is making 20% profit. 20% profit. So what is the cost price? So can I say selling price is 1.2 times the cost price. 20% profit. So 10% profit, 1.1 times. 20% profit, 1.2 times. 50% profit, 1.5 times. So selling price is 20% profit, meaning 1.2 times the cost price. Selling price is 24 equals 1.2 times the cost price, or the cost price is 24 by 1.2, which is 20, and that's your answer. Got this? Answer for the fifth one is 20. Any doubt in this? Any doubt in these? These are pretty simple questions, but they are tricky, and you got to get them correct if you're going to clear your cutoffs in the snap. Yes? Okay. The answer to question number 5 is 20 rupees. Next, let's look at number 6. If you have queries and you're viewing me live, you can always ask your doubts. Number 6. Ramshuk Bhai sells rasgulla at 15 rupees per kg. A rasgulla is made up of flour and sugar in the rate 5:3. Okay. The ratio of price of sugar and flour is 7:3 per kg. Okay, now think about it. Let's write it down. Flour and sugar. So what are the components? Components of flour are sugar in the ratio of 5:3. 5:3. Price. What is the price? Price of sugar and flour is 7:3. Be very careful. 7:3. So sugar is 7 and flour is 3. If you write 7:3, gone. It's 3:7 in our diagram, right? 3:7. So sugar is 7, flour is 3. Thus he earns 66.66% profit. Does he earns 66.66% profit? Now think about it. Again, last question. 20% profit or 15% profit meant 20% profit means 1.2 times cost price. Here 66.66% profit meaning 1.66 times the cost price. Correct? 20% profit 1.2 times, 30% profit 1.3 times, 66.66% 1.66 times the cost price. What is the cost price or the selling price? Selling price is 15 rupees. 15 rupees. So 15 divided by 1.66 is equal to the cost price. Correct? So this cost price must come out to be 9 rupees. Must come out to be 9 rupees. Cost price is 9 rupees. Cost price of what? Cost price of the rasgulla. Cost price of the rasgulla is 9 rupees. Cost price of the 9 rasgulla is 9 rupees. They are not asking about the rasgulla. They are rather now asking you about what? The sugar, the cost price of sugar. Okay, I think let's write it down now. 9 rupees. So what is the 9 rupee composed of? The 9 rupee that you have got is composed of two parts. What is it? It consists of the cost price of a flour and plus the cost price of sugar. Cost price of flour plus the cost price of sugar is 9 rupees. Correct? Fine. So in that 9 rupees, flour and sugar are in the ratio of 3:7. 3:7. So let's write it down. So how much is flour? 3x. 3x. How much is sugar? 7x. Okay, per kg. Per kg. Total I paid 9 rupees. So per kg on flour, I spent 3x. But how much flour did I buy? Total amount spent on flour was per kg cost into the quantity. Let's say per kg is 3 rupees. And if I buy 10 rupees or if I buy 2 kgs, I must have spent 3 into 2, 6 rupees. Correct? Per kg sugar is 7 rupees. But if I buy 5 kg sugar, 7 into 5, 35. Same logic. Per kg, 3x. How much flour did I buy? Remember, component is 5:3. So basically, for every 8 part, 5 plus 3 is 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. 5 parts were flour. Similarly, for every 8 parts, how did I get the 8? 5 plus 3. 8 parts of the rasgulla. You know what? 3 parts were sugar. Please solve this. 15x by 8 plus 21x by 8 is equal to 9. So get the value of x. 36x by 8 is equal to 9. 9 ones are, 9 fours are, 4 ones are, 4 twos are. Implies x is 2. X is 2. They are asking cost price of sugar. What is the cost price of sugar? Cost price of sugar is 7x. So cost price of sugar is 7x. The value of x is 2. So 7 into 2 is equal to 14. That's your answer. Correct? Super question. It's a super question. Brilliant question. It's short. You'll get the answer within seconds, provided you know the concepts. If you don't know the concepts, this even if you and take 3 minutes, you will not be able to solve. So brilliant question. Again, a question from the previous year snap paper. A question from the previous year snap paper. Got it? Fine. Let's look at the next one. Let's look at the next one. Number 6. Let's look at number 7. Number 7. Let's look at number 7. Okay. Number 7 on your screen. Number 7 on your screen. A reduction of 20% in the price of sugar enables a person to purchase 6 kg more for 240. What is the original price per kg of sugar? Okay, number 7. So basically, what happens? I am spending a total of 240 rupees. 240 rupees, right? So how much sugar did I buy? So basically, they have given you two instances. Let's say for the first time, how much sugar did I buy? Total money I had was 240 rupees. Total for money I had was 240 rupees. Correct? If total money was 240 and let's say price per sugar, that's what I'm asked to find out, is let's say x rupees. So how much sugar I must have bought? 240 by x. 240 by x. Think about it logically. If the price per kg of sugar is 24 and total money I have is 240, so 240 by 24 is 10 kgs of sugar that I must have bought. Will you agree? Again, think it logically. 240 is the total amount I have. 240 is the total amount I have. Correct? And let's say per kg of sugar cost me 10 rupees. 10 rupees. So how much sugar can I buy? 240 by 10, 24 kgs. Now per kg I don't know. So let it be x. So how much sugar can I buy? 240 by x. 240 by x. Correct? So 240 by x is the 240 by x is the total quantity of sugar that I can buy in scenario 1. Okay. Now in scenario 2, what happened? Price of sugar fell by 20%. If price of sugar fell by 20%, obviously the new price would be 240 divided by 0.8x. Remember, 20% reduction. 20% reduction. So 20% reduction would mean 240 divided by 0.8x, right? So obviously the difference between both of them is how much? 6 kg. The difference between both of them is how much? 6 kgs, right? So instance 1, total I bought 240 by x. Instance 2, how much did I buy? 240 divided by 0.8x. And the difference between them is 6 kg, right? They say reduction gives me 6 kg more. Just solve this. Just solve this. So 240 divided by 0.8 is 300 by x minus 240 by x. Correct? Is equal to 6. So how much is this? 60 by x is equal to 6, or implies x is equal to 10. Question is, what is the original price per kg? Original price was x. X is equal to 10, and that's it. Again, a previous year snap question. A previous year snap question, and a brilliant one. And a brilliant one. Correct? Any doubt in this? If you're viewing my live, you can ask your queries. Got it? Fine. Got number 6. Let's got number 7. Let's go to question number 8. Let's go to question number 8. Number 8. Number 8. A school has 2,000 students, out of which 40% of the students are in higher secondary. Out of the students in the higher secondary, 28% are girls and 50% of them passed. The overall pass percentage in the higher secondary is 40%. How many boys passed? Okay. Total students is 2,000. How many are in higher secondary? How many are in higher secondary? 40%. So 40% of 2000 is 800. Is 800. Correct? And what are the remaining students? Non-higher secondary is the remaining. Remaining is 2000 minus 800. 1200. Out of the students in the higher secondary, 28% are girls. So how many girls do we have? 28%. So 28% of 800 is how much? 28 into 8, 64, carry over 6, 204. 204. So 28% of 800 is 204 are girls. Correct? And 50% of them passed. So how many passed? 50%. 50% would mean half of it, 102. 102. The overall pass percentage in the higher secondary is 40%. So overall is 40%. So overall 40%. How much is 40% of 800? 40% of 800 is how much? 40% of 800 would be 320. 320. Correct? How many boys pass? So very easy. Total girls pass is 120. Total boys and girls. Total students pass is 320, out of which 102 were girl students. So 320 minus 102 where are 218. So how many? 208. 208. Correct? So this is 214. 64. 224. This is, sorry, this is 224. 224. Correct? 224. So this is 224. How many boy pass? 50%. So 112. 112. So how many boys are there? Total is 320. 320 minus 112 is 208. So answer is 208. That's the answer. Got this? 208. A pretty easy one. I would say it's an easy one. Can be solved within 40 seconds. And again, has come in the past year snap papers. Has come in the past year snap papers. Okay. Let's look at the next one. Let's look at the next one. Number 9. Let's look at number 9. Let's look at number 9. Number 9. Okay. The success rate of at one stage of the Indian cricket team in Australia was 25% from 60 matches. If India lost the next 12 matches, what was the minimum number of total matches that were played if the overall success rate of India was 50%? Okay. So total how many matches did India play initially? 60 matches. 60 matches. Out of which success rate is 25%. 25% success rate means how much? 1/4. 25 by 100 is 1/4. So 1/4 of 60 is 1/4 of 60 is 50. So winning is 15. How much did they lose? The remaining matches. Remaining must be 60 minus 15, 45. 60 minus 15, 45. Correct? If India lost the next 12 matches, okay, India lose another few matches. How many matches did India lose now? Another 12. Fine. So total matches lost till date is 57. Is 57. Correct? What is the minimum number of total matches that were played if the overall success rate of India was 50%? Minimum matches played. Now the matches played is minimum when obviously 50% is the success rate. Think about it. If success rate is 50%, can I say number of wins has to be equal to the number of losses? Number of wins have to be equal to the number of losses. Only then you can have 50% success rate. So if it means 57 matches you have lost, 57 matches you have lost, it would also mean that you must be winning 57 matches. Only then you can have 50% success rate. So to win 57 more matches in total, how many more matches does India have to win? 57 minus 15. 57 minus 15 anyway. I mean, that's not even required. But how many total matches India has to win? 57. The question is, how many overall matches were played? 57 plus 57, 114. 57 plus 57, 114. And that's it. Now, here some of you might have one doubt. Why is the word minimum used? Think about it. The minimum is used because, otherwise, think about it the other way around. I can say, what is the total number of matches? Let's say this word is not used. Minimum is not there. Then the question would have become, if India lost the next 12 matches, what was the number of total matches that were played if the overall success rate is 50%? Then I could have said, India lost 100, won 100. If India lost 100, won 100. Correct. India plays some more matches. 2 years continuously, they played another 100, 200 matches. Some they lost, some they win. So then there is no limit to the number of matches. Even this 57 that you see here, right? I could have increased it and said let it become 120, and then I could have said winning is also 120. But that's not what they want. They want number of matches is minimum. Now number of matches would be minimum when it is exactly equal to the number of losses, and the number of losses doesn't increase any further. Doesn't increase any further. So 57 losses. You need 50% success rate. So obviously 57 wins also it has to be. So total matches played has to be minimum 57 plus 57, which is 114. And that's your. Got it? Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? Clear? Fine. Let's look at the next one. Let's look at the next one. Let's look at the next one. Number 10. Yes. Another one from the previous year's snap paper. Another one from the previous year's snap papers. In a college of total strength 1,000, 30% of the students are girls. There are 600 postgraduates and 120 more male undergraduates than female undergraduates. What percent of the males are the female undergraduates? Okay. Now total strength is 1,000. Correct? Out of the thousands, you have some girls and you have some boys. How many girls do you have? 30% of the students are girls, meaning 300 are girls. How many boys do you have? 1,000 minus 300, 700. Correct? There are 600 postgraduates. So basically you are dividing it. Dividing it into what? Girl postgraduates, girls who are postgraduate, and girls who are undergraduate. Similarly, boys who are postgraduate and boys who are undergraduate. Now they are saying there are 600 postgraduates. 600 of them are postgraduates. Correct? So how will you mark this? How will you mark this? 600 are postgraduates, correct? So can I say let the number of postgraduate girls be X? Let the number of postgraduate girls be X. So now postgraduate boys would be 600 minus X. Postgraduate boys would be 600 minus X because total number of postgraduates are 600. What about undergraduates? 120 more male undergraduates than females. Fine. Let the number of female undergraduates be Y. Let the number of female undergraduates be Y. In that case, number of male undergraduates, remember 120 more would be Y plus 120. Y plus 1. You just got to solve for the value of X and Y. You just got to solve for the value of X and Y. So can you frame a few equations? I think you can easily can, right? I think the first equation can be, you can consider from the girl side, X plus Y has to be equal to 300. X plus Y has to be equal to 300, correct? And the other one from the boy side. So 600 minus X plus Y plus 120 must be equal to 7. Correct? Can you solve this? So 600 plus 120 is 720. 720 minus X plus Y is equal to 700, or 20 is equal to X minus Y. 20 is equal to X minus Y. I think it's equation 1. I think it's equation just about solving it. Let's rewrite the equation. I'm just rewriting the equations for your convenience. X plus Y is equal to 300. And second equation is X minus Y is equal to 20. Can you solve this? Add them up. 2x is 320 implies X is 160. So put it back. If X is 160, how much is Y? Y is gonna be 140. Y is gonna be 140. So if X is 160, Y is 140. Yes, that's it. And what is the question about? The question is, what percent of the males are the female undergraduates? What percent of the males are female undergraduates? So how many female undergraduates do you have? How many female undergraduates? Number of female undergraduates is Y. Y. So Y divided by males. Y divided by males is what they're asking you. What is Y? You got the value of Y as 140. How many males are there? Number of males are 700. So 140 by 700 into 100 basically is 20%, and that's your 20%, and that's correct. This has come in one of the recent snap papers. This question has come in one of the recent snap papers. Clear? Clear? So I think we did some 10 very brilliant snap previous year questions today. 10 brilliant snap previous year questions. It will give you a lot of confidence, right? If you follow me almost on a daily basis, if you follow me and you solve these 100, 200 questions that we will be doing in the class before your snap. If you do that, trust me, at least quants and reasoning will become very easy when you go and write the snap in a few days' time. Clear? Okay, a few announcements. First thing I already mentioned, but I'm repeating it just for today. The 10th of December. Today is Unacademy's birthday. It has become 6 years old today. Today, with our 6-year birthday, we are giving you 6 months free on a subscription of 1 year or above. So if you buy a plus subscription of a minimum 1 year or above, you will get 6 months absolutely free. And on top of it, you will get discounts if you use the code which is there on your screen, Parikshit Live. So whatever price is there, use my code Parikshit Live. You will get extra discounts plus 6 months free. And yes, free mentorship available only and only on my code from my site. So if you join using my code, you'll also get free mentorship. So free mentorship, discounts, 6 months validity, extension, 6 months extension, applicable just for today. Second thing is, these are the prices. And as you can see, whatever you go for, if you go for a minimum 12 months, you get 6 months free. But on these prices, you will get extra discounts if you use the code which is there on your screen, Parikshit Live. So don't forget to use the code, because you'll also get free mentorship from my side if you join using the code Parikshit Live. Iconic subscription also available for those of you who are interested. And yeah, a lot of benefits on the Iconic subscription as well, including one-to-one doubt clearing sessions. And yeah, a comprehensive evaluation plan available for the ZAT. So do enroll using my code Parikshit Live. And anytime you have doubts, make use of the Ask a Doubt feature on Unacademy. That is it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm gonna meet you in my